this video sort of homeschooling. Mum guilt. I don't know how many of you suffer with it, but I don't know if it's like single parents having to work and keep the house and everything. And I have my husband, so not that he does much, but he works every hour under the sun so that I can be home as much as possible to homeschool our little girl. But working, homeschooling and taking care of a house is a lot of work, and it's a 24/7 job that you get no thanks for, no pay for, and it's barely noticed or appreciated. So today's video, while you're watching whatever Rosie's doing, I'll turn you round in a minute, is mum guilt. So today we are going out with my mum to Cardiff Castle. Rosie wants to take her to see our castle. So far this morning I have had 5 minutes of circle time with her just to read her 3 books. The rest of that time has been sorting washing, making breakfast, washing up, making sure that things are clean for my mum coming down, because the one thing I do like to have is clean sinks, clean toilet when we have a guest. I have been putting washing away. I've barely noticed myself needing the toilet, so making sure I get all that done. And she's quietly playing, and whilst I am very blessed to have a child who will play independently very nicely, that's what I'm looking at down there. Well, you can't, you're just about to hear. I'm very blessed that she does do that, and she's not clingy, needs me to play all the time. And if she came and asked me, "Mummy, what are you doing?" and it was a chore she could help with, I'd certainly let her help me. But I just, one of the points of homeschooling was not to miss most of her childhood by sending her to school. And now I feel like I'm missing every day during the mundane things of just like, "Baby, I've got to get this washing out. I can't play with you right now. It's already been sitting there an hour. If I don't get it out now, it's gonna smell. I'm gonna have to put it through the machine all over again. Yay! Or we won't get to go out." So also feeling a bit guilty recently, just because we've all been a bit run down for quite a while now, actually, and a month or so. Cold that just won't shift. I have hay fever, so I'm not liking this summer month at the moment with the hay fever. All I want to do, and the phase she's going through, all I want to do by about midday, all I want to do is put the television on and just lie down and just hope she'll give me 5 minutes to just cat nap, hoping that maybe that will give me the energy to want to do something for the rest of the afternoon. But this is why I like day trips.
Bobby, Kabu, over here.
I will in a second, Babby. See mum guilt. I can make a video now, and you set them all up, you make their play, and then I'll come and watch it. I'm doing it right now, aren't I?
Oh,
making a video.
They're doing it in the line.
But the whole point with these videos was, the few points of these videos were, 1, to record what we were doing just in case it became essential one day for someone wanted to know what we'd been doing so far, and proof that we weren't just sitting around doing nothing all day, or keeping her in a cage and not letting her out, sort of thing. And two, so I didn't miss all of her child. No, that's the reason for homeschooling. And the second one was, if we were really, really lucky, maybe we might get enough subscribers and views to actually get the advertising people to say, "Can we put some adverts on your channel?" and actually make an income out of it, because I still work two half days a week, and we've still got to sort that ready for when she should be in school, and nurseries kick her out. So I'm just going to sort her out a second. I mean, even if you're not homeschooling, I'm sure, especially I've been told when you have the second child you get mum guilt, because you're not spending the same amount of time you did with the first one with the second one, and then the time you are spending with the second one you're taking away from the first one, who's used to having yours themselves. So I've been told two mum guilt doesn't get any better if you have 2, which I'm still trying to persuade my husband for. But at the moment I'm feeling guilty because I don't have the energy at the moment to do stuff, and I need to sort my diet out. We were doing really well, plant-based and everything, and it slipped recently. It's been a bit too many, can't be bothered to carry a picnic, should we just go get chips sort of days. I'm heavier than I should be, which makes me feel sluggish and everything. I don't have time to exercise because I'm with Rosie most of the time and she doesn't walk fast enough. And if we go swimming, I can't leave her to go and do a few lengths. I gotta sort of thing. And if I take her swimming, I can't afford to go swimming myself. So I'm sure if there are any of you in this sort of mess, please comment below and know that you're not alone and that you can let off steam in my comment sections if you like, because there are lots of us mums feeling like this out there and it doesn't often get talked about. So the mum guilt is very real for yourself, kind of like, I should be taking care of myself. You take care of yourself, you feel guilty that you're not spending time with your child.
Please look at me.
She's lined her princesses up. She's the teacher, I think. Or she's the, yeah, I think she's doing a little theatre school. I wish she'd let me put her hair up. But I just thought I'd do today's video. I know we haven't done a couple of them on homeschooling recently. They've mostly been me chatting to you guys, but kind of like real talk, mum talk, kind of like mum guilt. It's a real thing. It is something that we have to live with. You can't let it cripple you, that's the thing. You have to keep going. And just try and be mindful would be my advice of your time with your child. So that, I mean, we've stopped ticking off the stuff in the kitchen as well, which did make me feel good really at the beginning. I mean, I would know at least we'd done letters, numbers, something like that a day. Reading, socialising, that kind of thing. Maybe I need to start taking that again. And if anyone would like to see that, do comment below and I'll do another video on my board again. I keep looking away, sorry, because she's doing such a beautiful job of playing by herself. And I've not long come in to sit down because I've been making our lunch for a picnic ready to go out. So, yeah. What are your mum guilts about? What do you feel guilty about with your children? I mean, if you're one of these mums that doesn't suffer from it and you happily go out every Friday night with your friends and suffer no mum guilt and take holidays for a weekend with your partner and suffer no guilt for leaving your children with your parents or something, then hooray, good for you. But this is more for the mums that kind of like feel really, really bad every time they have to leave their children, or I don't know, just feel like their childhood's slipping away from you and you just, like you blinked and you missed it. And you know you were there, but it's just every now and then when you become mindful in the moment, you suddenly notice, look how tall they've got, all their baby rolls have gone.
Yeah.
How long her hair's got. She's a little girl now, she's not a toddler, she's a little girl. She's a beautiful little girl. She's a clever little girl. She's skipping about. So, yeah. Do comment below if you get these feelings sometimes or all the time. No, you're not alone. And for now, it's ta-ta from me and ta-ta from Rosie Bear.